5 months. Yup. They said I had a very, very strong case. And
What strong case would that be, Adrielle? A strong case of pedophilia, a strong case of bad mom syndrome, strong case of body odor, extremely strong case of narcissism, strong case of immaturity. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on with the strong cases that we could think about you. Um, you see, I've come across you many times in my life, and you're all the same. You see, you think you're untouchable. You think that you're above everybody else. There's no laws that are held to your standards, right? You're above all the laws. You know, like, what should I do if I'm a teacher, actually teacher's aide, but I'm a teacher and I'm crushing on a 13-year-old student? No worries, I would never act on it. I'm totally professional. But it's just thought, it's creeping me out that I even had those feelings. Kind of makes me wonder if you actually ever really did act out on it. Because I've seen you battling a lot of young guys. Actually, guys that maybe even still boys. So it really does make me wonder. So, ironically, you state that now, you paid the lawyer. I thought you did that weeks ago. Kind of lie number what, million? You see, I always say, you always have a way of finding your words catching up to you. You were threatening us a couple weeks ago that you had lawyers and all hell was going to break loose and so was going to get 87,000 charges on them and XYZ. You forgot the A and B and C because you were too worried about the D, Adrielle. Wait a minute, did you forget the C? Because, yeah, we all saw you get the C on the bar that night. Yeah. Anyway, all jokes aside, you see, Adrielle, you shouldn't have spent that money on the lawyer if you really did. Because I'm kind of calling bullshit. But, because you wouldn't have been fretting about getting your paycheck, a couple weeks back. You wouldn't have worried if you had had 10 grand sitting in the bank. And this is a cyberbullying case at its finest. So most lawyers are going to want a pretty big retainer. Yep. And all they have to do is Google your name. Just Google your name. They won't touch that case. Not if they're smart. Then again, maybe they are smarter than I'm thinking, because they're thinking, hey, I can take this lady for a frickin' ride, get all the money I can out of her, knowing you don't got a fucking leg to stand on. You know that too, Adrielle. You see, you've done so much on this app, and you've done so many people wrong, and you have committed crimes off this app and on this app. So, you fighting this, you shouldn't have spent that money on the attorney. You should have pulled your big girl underwear up. That's right, I said big girl underwear. You should have put some shoes on and walked your ass around and looked for jobs. Because your days of social media are over. You see what it's like over on Favorited. You're not getting much traction over there. Rightfully so. So you should have kept that money if you did pay an attorney to pay at least another month's rent. Because you remember like 2 months ago, I said, you shouldn't be worrying about this and that. What you should be doing is packing those boxes up. The very few items that you have in that rented mansion you claim. I said you should have been packing boxes and looking for a new place. Yeah, that's looking more like reality every single day. So if you were smart, you would have kept that money if you did pay a lawyer. Because you don't have a pot to piss in, and you don't have a leg to stand on. You do have some armpit hair you could wave around, though. Just saying. Anyway. I'm loving this. The reason I love this, because I don't like to see people really fail. I don't. The reason I'm loving this, though, is because you have rubbed this in so many people's faces so many times. You've come on with your fake tears and fake apologies, and the very next day, gone right back to the same Adrielle. You're trash. You should be focusing on your kids, but you're not. You're focusing on yourself and getting your content back and making that bank load of money that you don't deserve. Go get a real job. Cut your losses and get a real job, because you will never succeed on this app. We're not going to let you. You've done too much wrong.